Good morning, fam. How you doing? Well, it's me. I literally just woke up. Alright, few things I want to cover. I finally bought me one. Yes, it's got nicotine in it, but here's the reason that I've been wanting one because I prefer to vape than smoke cigarettes. But here's the real reason. Alright? Now, yesterday, when I put this little doodad on me, my pulse ox, okay? It may. Okay. Let's see if we can get it to do. There we go. And me moving around, it's not going to do it right. Anyway, so I'd been, years ago, they told me I had onset COPD. And I mean, I was in my early 30s. And see, I was a gospel singer. I was a singer for many years. And I found out through some research I did that what COPD is whenever the inside lining, when your lungs shrink versus the lung cavity. That's COPD, chronic pulmonary obstructive disorder. Anyway, and so, I've been a smoker 9/10 of my life. Anyway, I've been noticing here lately, I've been wheezing a lot, and I'm just out of breath way more than usual. And see, all these years, my pulse ox has always come back right. The oxygen in your blood is what that little machine does, and it gives you your pulse rate. That's why it's called a pulse ox. Anywho, the top number is the pulse, and the bottom number is your oxygen level in your blood. And somehow that gets measured through your finger. Anywho, so I pulled my little thing out, and I've been measuring it, and I didn't like my numbers. My pulse was fine. But for me, who usually carries a 99% saturation, yesterday I put that thing on my finger and it was 90. You can only go a little bit lower before they start wanting to put oxygen on your ass. And so yesterday, it was $16 I didn't have to spend, but I did it. Why? Because even with nicotine in it, it has a lot less harmful shit, and I don't care what anybody says. I've done my research. I'm not blind. These coils, them fibers, odds are not getting in here. See, a lot of that shit's propaganda. Both times I've quit smoking, it didn't last, but both times I quit smoking, I did it with a vape. Usually one of the big ones that has the tanky feel. But, anyway, so I took my pulse ox a while ago, and it went from 90 to 94. And I've only had this since yesterday afternoon. But I've been hitting it more than cigarettes. So my goal this time is to quit again. And I should be able to do that. But I always thought these are cool, and everybody's got one, so my daughter's got one. She don't like me hitting hers. But I don't smoke whenever I'm around the kids. Unless we're in a very open area. Anywho, so that's one thing. Because if I can't move a muscle, I've got to be able to breathe. And my breathing, if I'm ever to get back on stage again and sing or talk or anything else, I've got to be able to breathe. It's right up there with, your heart has to keep beating. So anyway, so I go to work last night. And for some odd reason, the energy just felt off. I wasn't my usual bubbly self. I wasn't in a bad mood, but I wasn't in the mood I'm normally used to. The one where, people are just going gaga over my personality. But then, I want to say close to 9 o'clock. I didn't see him. He's a regular, but he comes in, he's drunk. And what happened was, I was working on a customer. And then my assistant manager was trying to buy or pay for what she had for lunch. She had honey buns. And she was trying to pay for what she had for lunch. And her register was already counted down because we try to get out of there as early as possible. So this man comes up. He puts a thing of cashews down and a thing of peanuts, little bags. And she's handing me her money. And the camera's right above us, right? She hands me her money. I'm counting it out. I'm putting it in the register, and we're doing all this, She's not touching my register. Everything's, going according to plan. So, this dude, she gets up, and she goes, where'd she go? I think she went back in the office. No, she was in the break room. Anyway, so this dude just picks these nuts up. They never run across my scan or nothing. I'm standing at my drawer looking at him as he goes out the door with them. I'm not quite sure what to do because I'm sorry. I'm not chasing you. You take something from my store, I'm not chasing you. It ain't worth it. I'll try to stop you if I can, but I'm not fixing to chase you. Hell no. Now you try to get something out from behind that counter, you're going to have to fight with me. Money included. But, any of the merchandise, I ain't fucking worried about nothing. You hear me? It ain't worth it. So, anyway, this man made it out and around the building. And here's the thing. Drunker than Cooter Brown. And so, my assistant manager, I guess, here's what's going on. She comes out or sees it on the camera. One comes out. Well, needless to say, this motherfucker comes back in the store, and he got it in for me. Because I just caught him stealing. Now, I don't know if he was drunk, didn't realize what he did, but anyway, he cussed me up one side and down the other, and I had to let my shadow side out a little bit. I got tired of hearing the obscenities thrown my way. Now, normally shit like that don't bother me. You can tell me to fuck off and everything like that all day long, and I'm just going to look at you and be like, really? The one thing that normally he hadn't got to me in a long time, but he was talking about he wished my mama was dead. Well, she been dead 30 years. Well, she can suck a dick. Yeah, better than you, motherfucker. And he said, well, fuck you, bitch. I said, fuck you right back. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for that. And if I do, shame on the store I work for. You hear me? Because should nobody have to take that kind of abuse without saying a word. I don't give a fuck about policy. So, I don't normally have to, get out on people like that and whatnot. And he walked outside, and I was about to let it go, and here come my assistant manager. So, it wasn't meant for that to be let go. So, anyway, I'm trying a good thing, and I had to revert to my old self for another. And I'm still here. So, yeah. Anyway, love y'all. Pookie loves y'all. Till next time, keep coming back. You ain't alone, and you got this. We all gonna get through this together, one way or the other. I need you, you need me. Or at least I hope you need me. But still. And I'm gonna work on being able to breathe. Y'all be good.